we go.
We have arrived.
What?
What up, G?
You just completely
I know.
went somewhere else. Swing, like just like whoo. I thought you were going this way. I was zigging this way. I thought you were zagging this way, but you weren't. You didn't do it.
I love it.
I love it. That's
What
good.
up, G? How you be?
You totally just embodied the planet of Uranus, the unexpected changes. Way to
I
go.
love that you just said that.
Yes. Welcome to episode 54. Here we are.
Yes.
And we
Listen.
and we were just talking about how it's been about three-ish weeks since we recorded. Shout out to John Jeff
Yeah.
for joining us for the Gutsy Grief episode with him. It was a great interview, and his event, let's just plug that real quick. His event is coming up. The museum, hold on, I don't remember the exact name. I'm gonna look it up real quick because I want to get it right and honor what he's doing. The Museum of All the Things We've Loved. That's going to be on August 21st
In 20
and
seconds.
22nd. So that is next Friday and Saturday. So for those of us who live in the Central Texas area, or if you want to fly in, um, go attend that event. It's going to be incredible. I know that he's been working really hard on that for the past, I mean, I think several months. And let's go out and support him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was our first shout out that was spontaneous, but so important. And yeah, go check out that episode too. He tells a story. We talk about sort of the anatomy of grief and how he experienced grief and his process through that. So really
Yeah. Just a
powerful.
massive shift for him and his family. Like,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. And the beautiful truth that we can have a relationship with somebody even if they're not here in the
Yeah.
physical world.
Yeah.
So go check that out.
Mhm.
Lindsay, shout outs.
Shout out. Shout out to you. It's your birthday, manana.
It is. Thank you. I'm
Mm.
very excited. Yes. August 14th. Let's go. Right in Leo season. Thank you, my friend. I'm
Welcome.
excited. I'm very excited. Shout out to all of my friends, including you, who support my authentic expression. And I'll get into that more as we go, because that's part of my update. But just reflecting on the the requirement that I have for myself of expressing my authentic voice and to have people around me completely support me in that is truly the greatest gift. Yeah. And then let's shout out, I'm going to shout out Mike Salemi, who we've had on the podcast. And him and I have been brainstorming, swapping modalities, playing with things, and really testing things out. And it's just been such a gift to be with him and to work with him and to learn from him and to get to share myself and how I work. So that's helped me like level up in my process as a therapist and facilitator.
Very cool.
Yeah. Any other shout outs? I think we need to shout out you
Shout out to me.
for stepping courageously into a new chapter very quickly, very intensely.
We're all or nothing here. So,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
So yeah, let's given all of that, let's get into it. What's going on with you? What's happening in your world?
Well,
Will.
let me tell you. So I had a really big birthday. I turned 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, big 40.
And as January hit and we were approaching this big birthday, I kept reflecting. I'm like, am I really okay with where I'm at in my life? Like, I landed here because of the accident. Like, I landed in Austin because of, you know, I needed to take care of myself, of my health. And um, then I just sort of like kept landing in jobs, and it brought me from one space to the next. And I was meeting all these amazing people, and truly grateful for each experience. And you can be incredibly grateful and incredibly frustrated.
Very true.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And so I realized that if I stay on the path that I was on, I I wouldn't be able to accomplish my dreams. And I really got to reflecting, like, what are my dreams?
Hmm.
They've shifted some since the accident, but for the most part have not. And so then I was like, okay, well, what is in my control and what is it that I can really do? And where is it that I'm being called to? And what am I being led to? And so I left my job. Yeah.
Yes. Audience, did you hear her? She left her fucking job. Hallelujah.
Oh boy. That was, yeah. Yeah.
How did it feel to be on your last day and end of that part of your chapter?
It felt I was expanding. It felt like I was taking my energy back. It felt like I was stepping into my purpose. It felt like I was calling my voice back. I say all the time, by the grace of God, I've landed there, and it was like a holding container. I didn't, I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. And so I was okay with, like, okay, I'll just like be here now until I figure it out. And uh has it gotten me closer or back to where I was before the accident? In some ways, yeah.
Hmm.
Some ways I healed cognitively in a way that I wasn't before. Like, it really forced me to like think ahead and put together complex things and keep track of a lot of different things. And it also was taking a lot from me. And I just got to the point where I'm like, I have no energy at the end of the day. I go home and I go right to bed. And then I try to recover and recruit to be able to do it again the next day. And by the time I get to Friday, I'm like, how am I going to get through this workday?
Mhm.
And so then I literally just spend the weekend lying around. And
Right.
I wasn't okay with that
Yeah.
um, at all.
Hmm.
The financial stress, the emotional stress, the mental stress. And I could feel the spirit sort of going, and I was like, yeah, can I help you?
Wait, do that again. Do that again.
It was literally like waking me up at 2 in the morning at 2:30, like, oh my God, like
Mm.
just like having so much chest pain. Like,
Yeah.
that's what it feels like when you're not in alignment.
Yeah.
And I here's the thing is that like I knew it, I had the awareness, and I was like, if I could just get through, if I could just make it till, if I can just figure out my next step. And suddenly I was like, you know what? All
Yeah.
right, spirit. I'm gonna talk to you like I'm sorry that I'm pointing at you, but I'm gonna talk to you as if I'm like talking to my committee, my spirit guides.
Yeah. 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 Go for it.
And I can be a little bit feisty with them because we just have that kind of relationship. And I was like, listen,
You
you.
feisty? Weird.
No, I know, right? It's all in goodness. It's all in fun. Like,
Yeah, of course.
I know. So it's like, listen, you want me to be this healer. Like, what the fuck does that mean? I don't understand what that means.
Yeah.
Help me help you. Guide me to where it is that you want me to do the thing. Whatever the thing is, I will do it. But I need like some, I don't know, direction. Here's the thing. If you poke them, they will poke you back.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. How did they poke you?
I mean, aside from in the middle of the night, like waking up with chest pain, like I opened up and I said, just I surrender. I surrender to the misery of where I'm at. I accept exactly where I'm at and show me my next step because I'm frustrated. I feel so frustrated. What is my next step?
Mhm.
And then when you let go of the frustration and truly allow yourself to open up and to receive,
Yeah.
then out of nowhere, a casual conversation happens. And this casual conversation planted a seed. And this seed, this idea, this thought form would not leave me for 3 months. And I kept it quiet. And I was like, I see you. Okay. I see you. Okay. Yeah. Yep. I acknowledge that that thing is there, whatever that thing is. And I didn't tell anybody because I didn't want anybody's opinions to come in and sway me in any way, shape, or form.
Hmm.
And then I started having conversations. I called up the person that I had the conversation, the casual conversation with. I called up his wife, had a casual conversation. I started asking questions. What does that really mean? What does that really look like? I knew that it meant that I would have to go into some sort of training program.
Yep.
Okay, what are the logistics of that? What does that look like financially? Okay. Remove all the fear of all those questions. Next thing I know, I'm meeting with 3 different schools, and then I pick one, and now I'm enrolled in a program,
You had your first class on Tuesday.
and I have my first class on Tuesday, and so I am full throttle in a program that to me I'm like, how did I get here? But also like, I understand.
Hmm.
Right, that means that I'm going to be stepping into a full-time healer
Hmm. Yep.
using multiple different methods and modalities, and then I get to really take control of my life and
Yeah.
not have to rely on somebody else, which also means that that bro, that's fucking scary as shit.
Hmm.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Leveling up can be scary.
Yeah.
Owning your own life can be scary.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, some of this I have clearly been exposed to before because of art, and I'm grateful that I have that in my background, but this time it's through a different lens and perspective, and so I'm getting my massage therapy license,
Hmm.
and
Yes,
it's
she is.
yeah, it's an accelerated program, so it's a 6 month program.
Oh, I didn't realize it was only 6 months. Okay. Well, shocking that you picked something intense.
Wow. I like it's been a fire hose of
Oh, yeah.
in terminology, and I'm literally like, okay, yeah, I can do this. Okay, yeah, I got this. And then we do a review, and I'm like, Brain, are you in here?
Yeah.
Were you here this morning? Where are you? What was happening? Were you here this morning? Do you not like did none of these terms sound familiar? Were you awake this morning? Where?
Hmm.
Okay. Totally, it's great. It's great. But I get to have grace with myself and
Yes.
um I knew it would be hard. I knew it would be accelerated and it would be a fire hose and yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot.
Mhm.
Yeah, you got this.
Thanks. Thanks.
Is there anything else that you like? Has anything surprised you? Has anything come through that you weren't aware of now you are aware of? Anything along those lines?
I mean, I know that I'm being so spiritually, like I know that I'm being called to study the anatomy because it will drastically increase the detail of how I energetically clean.
Yeah.
And so that's exciting to me. Um, uh, there's a lot of healers, energetic healers, spiritual healers that are in the massage therapy community. And so that feels like, well, I'm really stepping into, my big
Yeah.
girl shoes. Um, um, and I keep the perspective of, okay, I'm studying really hard for 100 questions of this big exam. A
Hmm.
hundred questions. 100 questions. That's it. That's all that it is. That also means that there's a plethora to choose from. So I get to
Yeah.
know all of the things.
Yes. You get to experience all the information.
Right. Yeah. Kind of scared.
Yeah,
Kind of
what are you feeling right now?
yeah, I'm kind of freaked out.
Yeah, that's fair.
Um yeah, like I keep I keep reminding myself like, well, the job that I just left, like I landed there and I had no idea about any of the things.
Hmm.
And before I knew it, like I was keeping track of other people and keeping track of their things. And there was a
Hey.
lot of detail that I was able to do. And so whatever story or narrative that I have about the brain injury, like it really is being shoved to the side. Like
Yeah.
it really is forcing me to shift the trajectory of how I even think of myself. Um, uh, and what a beautiful brain this is, like to go from art to theater to healing to, you know, all of the other things that I've done. It's like, wow, like I really have experienced so many different facets of this world.
Yeah.
Um, this really better be my last fucking lifetime because shit, like, Jesus, I'm doing a lot. Like, part of me is like, aren't I done yet? Nope, got it. Cool. I feel
Not
like
yet. Not yet.
I feel like this chapter is like the meat and potatoes of like what I've been preparing for. Like this
Yeah.
chapter, whatever, however long this chapter is, like this is it. This is what I've been prepping for.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay, this is exciting. And yet also like the energy of it, it's a lot, a lot.
Yeah. That's hey, that's legit for sure. Especially right now with all of that eclipse that we just had yesterday, right?
Oh yeah.
That you could only see in like Spain. We couldn't see it here, but yeah, the new moon. solar eclipse in Leo,
Mhm.
which is very like powerful because Leo is ruled by the sun
Right.
and the moon was eclipsing the sun. And so there's this like beautiful metaphor of I feel like there's twofold in that that like we wherever you have Leo in your chart, which everybody has Leo somewhere, that area there's something coming to the surface related to that and themes of Leo, right? Like shadow aspects of Leo, which are believing that you have to do it on your own. Some
Right.
hyper independence that actually hurts you. And then, you know, needing to receive validation before you do anything or as you're doing the thing, that performative stuff. Like, where are you performing and not
Right.
actually being authentic?
Yeah.
And so that I'm sure everybody has felt something surrounding that, even if you're not conscious of it. But for those of us who are more sensitive beings, which there's a lot of us, I'm sure many people have felt something come to the surface and something that has been hidden or that has been like right below the surface has popped up and is staring you in the face and is like, hey, you need to look at this
Yeah.
and be with it and transmute it, maybe.
Mhm. Yeah.
So that happened, right? And then we have all of these planets in Leo, Sun, Jupiter, South Node. South Node isn't a planet, but it's an aspect. And then Mercury. So we have all of this like Leo energy expanding, amplifying all of these themes around our thinking, belief systems, how we shine, um, barriers to our own expansion,
Yeah.
and how do we meet ourselves where we are in that.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that's happening as we speak.
Yeah. So a massive shift in identity. I'm right on time.
You are. That's exactly it. That sums it up. Massive shift in identity. Yeah, where are you? That's another thing. Thank you. It's another thing. Where are you taking things to personally and attaching your identity to those things, to those feelings, to those events, whatever it may be? And then what if there's more to you than that identity?
Right. Yeah.
What if there's more shine like the sun that you get to show and share?
Mhm.
Hmm. Yeah, so that's one big reason why I shout out to people who, create spaces for me to authentically express myself because, I was thinking about it, and I think you'll resonate with this. As a kid, I learned to like create these protective layers to not express my authentic voice because
Yeah.
it didn't feel safe or I didn't perceive it as safe or
Right.
some sort of combination, right?
Yeah. Or there was judgment that came along with it.
Exactly. And so what that means is that's our greatest strength. And
Hmm.
if we can, uncover and be with those aspects of ourselves that aren't even really ours, we internalize them
Yeah.
and believe them to be ourselves, which is beautiful because then we can actually allow them to evolve and change, and it's not a stuck, static thing. And so transmuting that and being with something that I've discovered during this eclipse, well, it was a reminder. It's like, oh yeah, that is a thing. Um, is sometimes I notice myself hiding, subconsciously hiding things that aren't very pleasant to say,
Okay.
but that I feel
Yeah. Yeah.
and that feel true, even if it's like not all of me believes it's true, but there's aspects of me that feel that it's true. And since I'm holding back my expression, I'm shoving that into my own shadow and then creating tension in my body. And then my gut yells at me,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
you know? So for me to like come through this eclipse, recognizing, being reminded of that, and then sharing these unpleasant things that I don't love saying, but I need to say either to myself or other people. Um, and I'll give an example. So, I've talked about my first queer relationship,
Mhm.
right? And for a long time, like I didn't say that I regretted it, how I acted. And I kept shoving that away because I wanted to give myself compassion, but I still wasn't allowing this aspect of me to be seen and
Mhm.
heard. Because I can hold multiple things as true. And also, it doesn't have to mean anything about me,
Right. Right.
right? So recently, I was sitting with some grief around that, and I was finally like, you know what? I regret it. I regret how I acted.
Yeah.
I regret how I behaved
Yeah.
because it caused pain for another person and myself, and it was not in alignment with my values. I
Mhm.
regret that. And the amount of energy that I was holding by like not saying that, I think that was a part of why like, I was still feeling some gut stuff.
Mhm.
I think I'm p peeling off those layers, and every time I allow myself to do that, I'm like healing my gut more and more, right? And so I gave myself permission to say that, and that that's okay, and that I can still hold myself with love, right? And
Uh-oh.
so I share that because we all have these things that are living in us that we feel scared to say because we feel like we'll be ashamed of it.
Mhm.
But there's a whole energetic container that you can create out of love to hold whatever expression needs to come up
Mhm.
with love. That's the transmuting it. That's the beauty of that process.
Yeah.
And I'm so grateful for that reminder. And I feel that this isn't just me performing gratitude. This is me like, I absolutely feel this in this moment. And I think that's a part of the Leo stuff for me is sometimes I don't realize this, but I perform to say the things that you should say, right?
Right.
Out of like whatever label you want to give it. Like, oh, I want to have a higher frequency. Oh, I want to be like in a place of growth with this. Well, you know what? You can't get there until you walk through that shadow.
Right.
You can't get there truly feeling that felt experience without allowing and accepting those parts of you that need to be messy, that
Yeah.
need to just say the fucking thing that feels shitty, but it actually like allows you to be unchained from
Yeah.
whatever the thing is.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was that
Mhm.
was a gift I
Yeah.
got. And it's really good because it's teaching me more about my authenticity
Mhm.
and showing me the spaces where I've performed and it doesn't feel authentic,
Right.
you know? So I'm grateful for that.
Mhm.
Yeah. Did anything come through for you with the eclipse around like Leo themes or anything along those lines?
Um, yeah, I mean the just what I said earlier, the shift in identity. Um, Leo in the first house is, yeah, how you present yourself to the world.
Yep.
And here I am shifting again.
Hmm.
Great. Sure, I know this. I know how to do this. This is awesome. Here we go.
Also, isn't your your sun in the 10th house? I want to say it is. Pretty sure it is.
I don't know. I think so. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it is. I would bet money that it is. And if that's the case, it's your specifically your identity surrounding work.
Okay.
Which is so on par for what has happened.
Great. So I'm, like I said, I'm right on time.
Yep.
So, yeah. I mean, this time around, I've been more, like I said, I've been keeping it to myself so that I can process the emotions surrounding it.
Sure.
Um, I know for sure that I'm being led by spirit. This is not at all something that I am quote unquote choosing to go after, but it's like if I don't follow where I'm being called, like
Right.
I know the ramifications and I'm like, I'm not playing that game. Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
I know what happens. I'm not playing that game. Like I hear you. Got it. Okay, great.
Got the call. Didn't hang up on it.
Right? Yeah, like and I heard that I heard the whisper. It was like literally it felt like it was like right here. And I
Yeah.
was like, yes, I hear yes, got it. Yep, got it. Got
Yeah.
it. Um uh yeah, and then there's a hesitancy that I have about talking about it.
Oh, yeah. Why?
Yeah. I I'm not entirely sure why.
Hmm. That's interesting.
Right. I think because for some of it, like I don't entirely know the end result. Like I'm not gonna be working in a spa. Like
Yeah.
that's not what I want to be doing. That's not where I'm being called to work. Yeah, that would be cool, but that's not the end result. And so because I don't know the end result, that I'm like,
Hmm.
okay. Like I get to be open and explore of like what it means to be working. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, it's it's definitely such a weird territory for me to be in right now because I'm like, I think that I foresee some of it, but I also don't. I have
Yeah.
no idea.
Yeah.
It feels like a gateway. It feels like a doorway. It feels like this is getting this license is going to open up something huge for me, and I have no idea what it is.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. Yeah.
That's great. That
Hmm.
makes me think that you're going to deepen your trust in yourself through this process.
Yes. Yes. I mean, at least I'm getting quicker at responding to massive life changes, whereas
Yeah.
before it was like, no, no, I'm going after this path. I'm going, I'm on this road. This is where I'm going, and then I'll do the thing. Yeah, I hear you, spirit, but then I'll do the thing after
Right.
my thing. And it's just like, no, no. Like I'm being called to do something specific and
Yeah.
um yeah. Cool.
Yeah. There's this theme of like, what are you, what are you choosing to commit to
Mm.
instead of just kind of being like scattered and like being pulled in different directions? Like, what do you want to choose and invest in yourself, right?
Right, like even getting up in the morning and driving to work. That is a choice. You are expending energy, you are expelling energy, you're devoting your energy and intention, attention to something.
Yeah.
And when you're showing up to something that does not expand your energy, you're not living in your purpose. Like I would still try to be myself there. And I was successful only to a degree.
Yeah.
Um, and how I knew that it was out of alignment was how exhausted I was every single day. Like
Yeah.
every single day. Okay, how am I going to do this again tomorrow? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think that speaks to like really listening to yourself and I think about this concept of what are the things that you feel that you're doing or giving energy to that constrict you versus
Hmm.
expand you,
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
right? And I understand there's a complexity to that too, because it also connects to like what are you believing
Hmm.
that is constricting you versus expanding you.
Right.
But knowing like you can trust yourself when you trust yourself and you feel into like, is this helping you? Is this expanding you? Is this moving you? Is this creating movement of some kind versus not, right?
Right.
It's huge, huge.
Yeah. Yeah. And when you're showing up for other people consistently
Hmm.
and they are either constantly moving the goalpost
Yeah.
and you're like,
Just like, okay.
right? And you're not being met.
Right.
Your basic needs are not being met. Um,
Hmm.
uh, yeah,
Yes, that too, for sure.
yeah, it got it. Yeah, it was a very clear for quite some time that there was such an imbalance. And there's such a narrative of fear regarding jobs.
Hmm.
Um, Especially like right now, there's like such an issue with people finding work. Like
Yeah.
there is that fear monster of like, you shouldn't be quitting. You shouldn't like first of all, I should let me go on the record and say I tried to go down to part-time. And they were like, well, that doesn't work for us. And I was like, okay.
Right.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Um, yeah, there's so much of, well, what are you gonna do for money? How are you gonna, keep shelter? How are you going to feed yourself? Like I had to, how do I explain that? I had to release right? Like how to help me find words to what I'm doing energetically, Liz. Welcome to my world. I do things energetically all the time and I'm like, how do I translate that
Oh,
into
I know. I know you do. I see it and feel it.
yeah, I had to truly expand like push everybody else's shit off
Yeah,
of
that's
me.
what it felt like
Yeah, yeah.
pushing.
And
Yeah.
and then focus in on, okay, where is it that I am being called?
Yeah.
What is it that is being asked of me? Um, and then I legitimately said to my committee, to my spirit guides, to God, I was like, okay, if you're calling me to do this thing, I need you to pay for it. I need you to pay for it with ease. And I need this amount of money like to be okay. So how do we do that? Like I will follow you. That's fine. Lord, you got me. Like we found this out during the accident. You have got me. I am doing the thing. I hear the call and I'm following through. I'm showing up. I'm doing the thing. I'm going to work really hard to learn all the anatomy and all the glorious terms. Yes, absolutely. And how do we do this with ease? For real.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay, I'm not going to panic about it. I'm really going to give myself some time to unwind from the stress of the job. So I'm going to breathe, right? Like I'm traveling for pranic healing next month. And so after that, when I return, then I'm really going to say, okay, let's really devote the energy to finding something either part-time or like in the evening, something, some sort of freelance, something or another to help me to help carry this through. And then I calculated, okay, well, as you can see, I'm dog sitting and I'm dog sitting multiple times. And I'm like, okay, we can do this. This is going to be okay.
Yeah.
When I'm in the energy of I'm going to be fine, it's going to be fine.
Yeah.
But if I allow myself to be in the stress and the panic, like that's what's going to manifest.
Mhm.
So I said to Winston, who is stolen a duck, I said to him, I'm working really hard to figure this out and be more present with you
Mhm.
so that I'm not so stressed, so that I can devote energy to my friendships, so that I can show up for North Node, so that I can do the things that I know that I'm meant to be doing. And they're not just passion projects, like it's legitimate like purpose. It's
Yeah.
what I'm here to do. And
Yeah.
so yeah, that's been my conversation with who I call the committee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah. I mean, oh my God, just meowed randomly.
Cat confirmation. Thank you.
Yeah. She's legit like sleeping and she just goes meow.
Cat. Cats are half
Uh,
in and half out, so they are
true. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
legit
Dude,
antenna.
that's so good that you're courageously like stepping into this newness.
I don't feel courageous.
It usually doesn't feel like courage. Courage does not usually feel like courage.
Yeah, it's usually like it's like this. It's like, okay, um, it's raining out, and the only way for me to get from point A to point B is I have to walk outside in the rain. And so I know I'm going to get wet. But I really need to get to point B. So as I walk out the door, suddenly it just like accelerates torrential downpour. And you're like, well, here we fucking go. Woo!
Yep.
Go to
Yeah,
point B.
dude.
I really need that thing that is over there. And so, oh yeah, and by the way, it's going to be really cold rain. Cool. Awesome.
Thanks. Yeah. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
But you know what? You look so much more energized.
It's so funny. I saw some people from work yesterday,
Mhm.
um, as like a celebratory, yay, Lindsay, off to your next adventure.
Yeah.
Somebody pulled me aside and they were like, you look radiant. And I was like,
Yeah,
that's
dude.
thank you. And they're like, yeah, the stress of this is really truly off of your shoulders. And I was like, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, dude. So you are out of the vortex.
right.
Yeah. I mean, that's an act of self-love.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, for sure. I think that's great. It reminds me, I don't know if I told you about this. I think I did. I had a session with Christina maybe like a month ago, and I was talking to her about North Node. And, she knows about the work situation that you were in. And she's like, okay, I want you to imagine that there's this line, and you can cross the line, Lindsay can cross the line with you, but just see what happens. And the line represents crossing into the next chapter and leaving your job. And I visualized it, felt it, and I saw both of us at the same time step over the line.
Very cool.
Hmm. And she's like, so it is. And I was like, so it is. And then you told me that you know, you're transitioning out of that work.
Mhm.
I was like, fuck yeah.
Nice.
Get out of there. That's great.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Trying to think what else. Um, well, last Saturday I went to a rage room. Highly recommend.
What happened in this rage room?
I went with two of my friends and we we got two buckets or two crates of glass bottles
Mhm.
and a printer and a TV screen. And we fucking smashed the shit out of it with sledgehammers.
Wow.
And I highly recommend going to a rage room. If you have any anger, which is like if you're human,
Yeah.
um, go to one because it is so therapeutic. And yeah, dude, I just like screamed, let my rage just like be expressed, help my friend express her rage. And I felt so expanded afterwards. And I slept so great that night too, by the way.
Good.
It was fantastic. And afterwards, I went to a queer social event, and
Uh-huh.
and I told you about it. And it was so great. Should I tell them about the story?
I mean, only what you are feeling comfortable sharing.
Okay, yeah, I want to share this.
Okay.
So, I meet up. So one of my friends comes with me, like we drive together, and then we meet up with another friend. And this is so Leo season mixed with like Venus and Libra feels because Libra is ruled by Venus, and Libra is very social,
Yeah.
very like fun-loving. Um, just watch Lindsay be goofy and funny. That's her Libra rising coming in. Um, and so Leo is in the sun, Libra is in Venus. Okay, let's go. I'm a Leo stellium. So basically, I'm talking to somebody at this event, and I look across, and there's this woman, and she's sitting on a bench alone. And dude, it was the best because she looks up at me and she like smiles, like a little bit of a smile, like not huge, like just like a subtle, like, hey, with her energy. And I'm like, oh, she just smiled at me. And so I smile back because I'm like,
Hmm.
yes, please. You are beautiful. And we just like go back and forth energetically a little bit. And so then, I'm talking to my friends and it's getting really late. I'm like, we should probably go home because there's quite a drive. And so we're walking to the car and I'm like full on Leo. I turned to my friends. I'm like, I have to go back and say something to this woman.
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, go, go. And so I walk back and she's sitting alone at this table. And I walk
Yeah.
up to her and I'm like, dude, I'm like, hey. And she says, hey. And I say, it was so great. I say, hey, were you smiling at me? And she smiles at me and she said, yeah, I was. And I was like, did you notice that I was smiling at you? And she's like, yeah, I did notice that. And we just like hit it off and talk about like some of our interests and uh yeah, it was just like a really great conversation. And I get her number. Miss Leo Romance over here gets her number. And yeah, we've been chatting and it's been great. A lot of fun.
Uh,
And I walked back to the car and I'm just like fucking ecstatic. And I'm like, guys, that just happened. I just had the best meet cute experience.
Yeah.
I was like, let's fucking go. It
So
was
cute.
so good.
Nice. Very good.
Yes. So that's like a highlight for sure. And yeah, I hope to hang out with her next week. So keep you posted on that.
Mhm.
But yeah, that was great. So great. And I was thinking about it too, and I was like, this is such a cool example of masculine and feminine energy.
Oh yeah.
Because like she was in her feminine, right? Like she was like inviting me
Yeah.
with just being,
Yeah.
right? And then I activated I mean, I was in my feminine too. Like we were back and forth. And then I activated my masculine by approaching her,
Yeah.
taking action, right? It was just so beautiful and queer. It was so great.
Adorable. I love that. Good
Thank
job.
you. Thank you. Appreciate it. It was so good. Also, it was great for my Jupiter in Aries and North Node in Aries. That felt so great to take action.
I
So
love
good.
how you piece it all together of like, and this, and
And this, dude,
uh,
that's
Virgo,
how my brain works. It's just there.
or Virgo rising.
Yeah, that too, for sure. No doubt about that. Yeah, so that was cool. And you know what came from that too is like this theme of Jupiter, especially for us Leos, is coming in and being like, here's every opportunity that I can give you. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, here's so many opportunities. And we get to discern and respond, like flow with it if we feel that it's a yes.
Right.
Then we also get to discern if it's a no.
Right.
And that builds so much trust inside of yourself. So it's pretty cool.
Hmm.
I think you've had some experiences of that theme too, huh?
Hmm.
You knew exactly what I was thinking, didn't you?
Thank you for that. I too went on a date. Well, I don't know if it was a date. Let me just preface that.
It was a date.
I don't know if it was. I don't know. I don't know. All I have to say is dark brown-eyed Aquarius.
Boom.
He was cute.
That's awesome, dude.
He was really cute. And like the conversation just flowed so well. It
Uh-huh.
was so lovely to be with a masculine man in masculine energy, but also like really open to spiritual development. Like the conversations were just like that part of me was so shut up. That part of me was so hungry to like have that dynamic. I hate you right now.
Hmm. This is so great.
Yeah.
I accept. I receive.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Thanks. My red. Okay. Like it was just great to like be in my feminine energy and also recognize like where I can let my guard down a little bit more. Like I
Yeah.
still was a little bit, and I see that and I'm like, oh, okay, like I get to practice on letting that down and be playful and open
Yeah.
and not fucking chase. I'm not chasing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I've indicated my interest. Like there's a bit of an age gap. Um,
I love it.
there's a bit of an age gap,
Uh-huh.
but he carries himself as if he's much older. So cougar here. Hmm.
Get it, Cougar. Rar.
But it was, yeah, I think it was it was really nice, and that's all I'm gonna say. Okay, great, thanks.
Okay. Yeah, I love it. That's so great.
What about these men with brown eyes that just like, it's like, I don't know, I just melted.
Yeah, I love this for you.
Right.
Melt away.
It was, I'm glad that I had that experience. I don't know if we'll go out again, but if he asked me out, I would go out. So if you're listening,
Great.
I would go out with you.
Listen, come on, bro. What are you doing?
Just a lot of come on, bros. I would,
True, true. That's
there's
real.
me that could go out there. Come on,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, come on. What's happening here? Come on. Do you
If
realize?
if I could understand the Aquarius man's mind, that would be so helpful as I navigate. Like I'm like I yeah
Yeah.
yeah was me being direct off-putting or like I'm confused. Like sometimes I feel like Aquarians like the
I think
directness
they
and then they
usually
don't.
do, but I guess it depends on their level of,
On their mood.
yeah, their mood. And then I would say their moon sign and
Oh yeah. Yeah.
level of awareness.
So I didn't figure out his rising, but it Aries moon,
Aries moon.
Aquarius sun.
Aries moon, they're fast people. Like they move fast, talk fast.
Mhm.
So I don't know. They can lose interest quickly from what I've seen.
Oh, okay. I mean, if that happened, that's fine.
But
Like,
also, when they like something, they love it. They like
yeah,
jump right in.
yeah. I mean, there was definitely like a an energetic exchange for
Yeah.
sure that like we were clearly both vibing.
Yeah.
So to me, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. It's fine. If it happen, if we go out again, great. And if not, that's okay too. But
It's a good mindset.
mhm, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Good stuff, dude.
Mhm.
Um, hmm. What else? Anything else?
No, that's a lot. We digested a lot.
We did.
Good recap.
Yeah. Nice update. I am not sure if I'm moving.
Oh, what happened?
I've just been getting a lot of no's with the movement stuff towards moving.
Oh, I thought that you were like moving this weekend.
Mm-mm.
What
What happened
happened? What happened?
with that house?
Yeah, what happened?
I didn't get a roommate.
I thought you were still moving.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Oh, so no.
No.
Okay.
It was a no.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's another opportunity, another invitation that fell through too.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's just been so many no's with moving.
Hmm.
Not to say that there can't be a yes. I'm open to a yes. But I could be moving to like there's another rental like
Hmm.
next door. I could
Hmm.
be moving there and renovating it
Okay.
and yeah, staying here for however long.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So I don't know, like it feels like there's something shifting in that and I'm
Yeah.
just allowing it to happen.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Very
And
cool.
getting some animals on the property,
Oh yeah. Like what?
like
Oh.
chickens, like goats,
I
like
literally just said a goat.
did you?
It
That's funny.
was like what? A goat.
Oh, I didn't hear it. Yeah, goat. Like horses.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. Hmm.
Very cool.
Yep. Yeah, and then with work just shifting, I don't know, some things are shifting internally.
Yeah.
Hasn't yet been expressed externally, but uh I'm thinking about like one doing sessions at a rage room,
I
two,
love that.
right? Like how fun and cool and therapeutic would that be?
So like blocking out like 2 hours or something. Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you and I went to an event 2 weekends ago
Mhm.
at this place called Evolve.
Yeah.
And it's like a playground kind of thing, spa experience for adults where you can just like play around with like, a massage chair or a vibrating bed or red light therapy or sauna, cold plunge, right? And I was talking to the owners, and afterwards, I was thinking, man, what if I brought like clients here and did sessions and we did those things before the session and after the session, and it could help reinforce new patterns in the nervous system.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's some things that I'm just like playing around with conceptually,
Hmm.
and then yeah, I want to pursue them if they feel right,
Ooh, I love this.
right? Because I'm not a traditional therapist in any form. Like let's evolve that. You know? Uh oh, check out Evolve, please. Really cool place. You get to do all sorts of things, and I think it's just like a membership that you pay and you get to go in and have at it.
Yeah, and you can stay as long as you want.
Yes.
So you can like it's not like directed, like you get to say like, you know what, my body really needs to sit in the sauna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit there for an hour and then do a cold plunge. And then I'm gonna stand in the right red light.
Yeah.
And then yeah, do some compression,
Hmm.
maybe some meditation,
Yeah.
vibration play. Like it's like you get to direct listen to your body instead of being guided. Like you get to say like, oh, okay, this is what I want to do first. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You got to tailor it to you in that moment.
And that sauna was huge.
So big.
I was like, it's hard in here. Sure.
Yeah, it was great. That was such a great event. Shout out to Mickey and Shannon for hosting it. Um, yeah, and then, North Node, we're gonna start we're gonna start like brainstorming some workshops
Yeah.
and get back into it.
Yeah.
So get ready for that.
Mhm.
Let's go. Um, yeah. But yeah, this was good. It was a good update. Talked about some really important things. I'm sure people will resonate. So, my friend, let's call it finito.
Okay.
Okay. All right, everybody. We hope y'all are doing well. Take care of yourself. Be gentle. And so much love to y'all. Until next time. Bye.